Hi, I'm Jared.
And I'm Brad.
And this week on Hood Slappers, we're going to be reviewing the 2023 Kia Sportage.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
If my dog is sick, I'll probably call someone who presumably knows the most about animals, the vet. And if there's no water in my house and I've paid all of my bills, then you can bet I'll be calling the plumber. And if my dog runs away with the mailman to join the circus, then I'll call Jerry Springer. But who do I call if I'm looking for an SUV?
Well, presumably you call someone who knows a thing or two about SUVs.
And these days, who knows more than Kia? With over 6 SUVs in their lineup, if they're not the first call you make, then they should at least be one of the calls, especially with this, the all-new 2023 Kia Sportage.
Kia's new slogan is "Movement that inspires," and we can see it taking place in the all-new 2023 Sportage. There is a lot of movement. It has moved a whole 7 inches in length and 3.4 inches in width when compared to its outgoing model. The new 2023 Sportage is even taller than the previous generation, bringing it from one of the smallest SUVs in its class to now one of the largest.
But where else has Kia made movement? For those of you that don't remember, this is what the last generation Sportage looked like. And Kia has completely changed the look of the Sportage, all the way from the tiger nose grille in the front to the new Kia logo in the back with swerving lines in between. And they're crediting this to their new design philosophy called Opposites United. And it's defined as this. At the center of the design philosophy is a new visual identity evoking positive forces and natural energy with contrasting combinations of sharp, stylistic elements and sculptural shapes. I think that just means it looks really good.
Kia didn't just make it bigger or more stylish, they also added to the performance. You get 6 more horsepower here, bringing this to a grand total of 187 horsepower. This 2.5-liter engine is powered by an 8-speed transmission. No CVT or turbo here. In fact, even the fuel economy has improved to a combined 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. In fact, there's even a hybrid model slated to come out in late 2022.
Some say that Kia is the Van Halen of the SUV world, producing hit after hit.
Wait, has anyone actually said that?
Well, no, but they could very well. With an SUV lineup including the Telluride, the Seltos, the Sportage, the Carnival, and the Nero, they are certainly an authority on the subject. And they're coming off of a record-breaking 2021 year, and they want to do it all again in the SUV world with the help of their American plant.
Production on the Sportage began on February 1st, 2022 in Georgia, showcasing Kia's dedication to the United States. And to celebrate that, they added 3 inches of legroom, which might not sound like a lot, but right now, that's enough to win Best in Class.
It's not bad. Kia is offered another title in terms of cargo space with the rear seats down, giving you an impressive 2,098 liters. Now, this is not just a vehicle for a family with kids. This means it's good for anyone who wants to travel or just somebody who wants to haul things around.
And if you need even more space, the Sportage offers plenty of towing. So many others in this segment offer you 1,500 pounds, not the Sportage. You get a whopping 2,500 pounds of towing.
Can we just take a minute to look at the exterior of this car? I mean, just look at it. It's a really nice SUV.
I really like it. Sportage. What does that mean?
Well, Kia took 2 names, Sport and Age, and they put it together in a Sportage.
Huh, where does Kia come up with these names?
You don't know?
No, do you?
Yeah, here, let me show you. You see, Brad, it's the same philosophy as a Steven Seagal movie. You just take 2 words and you put them together. Above the law, hard to kill, fire down below. It's the same thing. Here, take that dart and you can throw it at the action side of the board. And then you take another dart and you throw it at the noun side of the board. You take them together, merge them, and then you have your new Kia name. Simple. Frolic. All right, so we got Frolic, which I imagine you do a lot of.
Yeah.
And Pilgrimage, which I think is spelt wrong. So now all we did was we merged those 2 words together. Frolic, Pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage. The Frolic Pilgrimage?
Frolimage?
Frolimage?
Frolage? Frolage. The Kia Frolage.
Frolage.
See, this is where great ideas are made. The Kia Frolage. Copywritten today.
Hood slappers. Love it.
In 2022, Car and Driver ranked the Kia Sportage 10th place when compared to other SUVs in its class. But if they looked at the 2023 and put it on the same list, we'd know it would move up several spots.
But the thing is, Jared, we've only allowed the viewers to see the exterior and a touch of the inside. I think it's time to let the viewers see the interior.
That sounds great. So we'll unlock the car with this new Kia remote. You know, and it's funny, people have mentioned online, this kind of looks like some sort of bomb detonator that would, you know, you hit it and it goes off. It's
it really
neat.
does.
Yeah.
You know, I never even noticed that before.
Well, anyway, let's go ahead and unlock it.
Is it working? What's going on?
I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to be working.
Right key? You got the right key?
No, it's the right key, but boy, sure is a noisy neighborhood.
Are we in a bad part of town here?
You know what? Maybe let's get out of here.
Let's get out.
The entry-level LX model Sportage comes with features like Apple CarPlay, heated seats, and a backup camera. They also give you a taste of their driving assist aids, giving you forward collision assist, lane keep assist, and lane monitoring assist. If you go one level up, you'll also get the blind spot system. Other available options are Kia Connect, giving you the ability to remote start your car from your phone, a 360-degree camera, and Kia's full 24.5-inch display screen. The higher you go, the more advanced your driver's assist safety features get too.
Now, as we film this, the double IHS has yet to give the 2023 Sportage a safety pick rating. Now, it does have the same chassis as the Hyundai Tucson, which received a top safety pick plus designation. And so our hope is that the Sportage will receive the same.
Brad, enough talk. To the Sportage!
Well, Jared, here we are on the road. Finally, here we go. What do you think? First impressions?
First impressions, I'm gonna sound like a broken record every time I talk about a car, but I mean, there's nothing not to like. I do like this car. We're in the X line, so we're more to the bottom of the pack, which if that's the case, then I'm thrilled with this car because I do have a lot of stuff. We do have this smaller screen here with the two little digital things on the left and right. A nice large screen, no nav, nothing like that, but I have my heated seats, heated steering wheel, viewers, a lot of good stuff, and just designed well. If I could fault one thing, I mean, the steering wheel, just, I don't know, this kind of looks older to me. The logo looks good, if they just did something different.
Well, my first impression is that you gotta stop with this shenanigans. My butt's on fire right now. Where is this heat seater thingy?
That's, now we know the heated seat works. Let me turn that off for you there, Brad.
Oh, good heavens.
It is a scorcher today, 32 degrees today. Nice try. 32 degrees today.
Ah, my butt's on fire, man.
Oh, because it's 32
the whole
degrees
time you're doing
today.
your first impressions, I'm like,
Well,
I was like, this is hot. I didn't want to interrupt you. As to my first impressions, Jared, like you said, it's hard with any new vehicle not to kind of love it. It's just so many great features. I love this. It reminds me a whole lot of the Tucson. I know that's no accident, right?
Right.
Parent
Same
company.
chassis.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. But I will say this, I fell in love with the Tucson. I love this just as much, but if there's one thing that might take the cake here, it's the gear shifter.
I thought you were going to say that. I thought.
It is good, and of course the Tucson had the button, and I think of the three, the handle, the volume knob, and the button. The button is the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is top of the line. I love something as a driver to have to hold on to.
Well,
so
you can
this
rest
is,
your hand on there. I get what
yes.
you mean.
Yeah.
I certainly do. I mean, that to me is a big thing too. I like to rest my hand. It's something stupid, but it's something I've done my entire driving career.
Yep, yep. Jared, with inflation, prices seem to be going up at an alarming rate. That makes it not an ideal time to be getting into the car market. But what I love is that the Sportage, it starts at a reasonable split level entry, starting at just over 28,000 Canadian. That's not so bad,
And that's,
all things considered.
That's for the LX two-wheel drive.
Right, the entry-level trim?
Yeah, and that's better than the CRV entry-level trim, two-wheel drive.
The
That's
RAV?
better than the RAV, yeah.
Yes.
So it's very competitive in that sense. But if you do want all the bells and whistles and such, you can go to the X-Line Limited, and that one is $40,995 starting point. But there's so many trim levels here in between that you can really find one that works well for you. And there's a lot to choose from, and the price point is very good.
You did it again.
Did what again?
You put on my heat seaters. It is literally the hottest day of the year, and this is the third time now, and I'm sitting here having hot flashes because you put the heat seater on.
It's tough, Mike, because I rest my hand here.
Yeah, I bet you do. I will say this. It seems to be working very, very well. So the Sportage has great heat seaters.
Seats, yeah.
But it's making me, I'm dying over here. I need a heat cooler. They got a heat cooler?
Not on this trim level, but they're on the upper trim levels.
Upper trim level, all right. Now, Jared, I'm not sure if you knew this. I was doing myself a little research today. The average owner of a compact SUV is a 51-year-old female.
Okay.
And what I love, though, about the Sportage here is I really don't feel like it puts itself into any sort of corner, right? It's not trying to, really segment itself off. This is literally for anyone from 18 to, 85, right?
Mm-hmm. And one thing I like about it, one of the reasons is there's this just a vast array of technology. It's very, we'll get crucified for this, but this little screen here, it's very Mercedes-like. Not this one. If you go on the higher trim levels, this one has your 4.3-inch display screen. But if you go to the X-Line Limited, you'll get a full massive screen here. It's 12.3 inches here, 12.3 inches here. And when the car's off, it just looks like one screen and they attach. And it's really cool. So the technology on this is really nice as well for the drivers. Even this one, again, the lower trim level.
I was going to say, this looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, it does. Very nice. Now, Brad, you mentioned earlier there's a hybrid model coming out. It's a 1.6 liter, 227 horsepower, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And but there's also an there's a plug-in hybrid as well to be released later on. But not much is known about that. But it's exciting. They're giving you, again, they're the experts of the SUV these days, because they're not just giving you a slew of SUVs, but they're also giving you trims within the trims within the trims.
Right.
So you can choose, a regular fuel engine car, electric car, or a plug-in electric as well.
Now, are you thinking they're heading full electric at some point?
I would imagine. I mean, plug-in hybrid is the step right before fully electric. I don't know when. They have, of course, their other electric cars as well. But this is not a bad car to do that in, because this is a good selling car, and they put a lot of work into the design of it. So it's a good car to start kind of playing with that electric market.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, here, I want to go over something, Brad, because I think you and I have competitive, we're both very competitive. We have competitive natures. I think that I produce the best turn signal sound around. My turn signal sound to match what the car does.
Okay.
And
you think
I
have the best?
I have the best.
Who have you been competing against? Nobody?
Well, nobody else dares compete with
Well,
my
so it's
turn
easy to
signal
have the
sound.
best when no one else is competing. I bet you I can do a better one than you.
Let's hear yours.
Hold on, let me give it
Okay,
to
so
me
this is
again.
the turn signal. Got that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear yours. Granted, it's a bit dry today.
It is. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Your rhythm's off.
All right. It's too quick. It's too obnoxious. Oh, I'm supposed to match?
No,
I thought you
but
said,
mine
come
was-
on, I'm coming up with the greatest of all time.
No, you're imitating.
Well, I like my pace better.
Yours is like, I'll turn eventually. I'll get there. Yours sounds like your car's dying. It's slowing down.
That's too quick.
No, now your headlight's out and it's doing that extra fast one. That's what that one is.
All right, viewers, you let us know. I would also like to add another sound in.
Yeah, what's that?
I would like to do, this is my turn signal sound. That would be very different. People would enjoy that. That would be very different.
That's definitely different. Well, viewers, you
gotta
decide
let us know.
who does the better turn signal sound. Jared?
Oh my goodness.
Or Brad?
Well, which one do you want?
They're all pretty bad, so it doesn't really matter.
No, you're going down. All right, we'll have a vote on that. I think I've won that hands down. All right.
Yeah, hands will be down when the vote comes in. Anyone? I don't see any hands. So every year, J.D. Power and Associates puts out a list, and they title it "Least Problems per 100 Cars." Every car has some problems. Theirs is
bound to happen.
Yeah, the car that has the least amount of problems, which seems to be a stupid list in and of itself. It kind of goes in line with the everyone's a winner, but you know, we got to give you, maybe we're the fastest, but we still got to give everybody a ribbon. But this vehicle, sorry, Kia the brand, got the award in 2022 for the least
Kia,
problems per
least
100 cars.
Problems per 100.
So,
That includes everyone.
everyone.
Everyone's included. They have
That's
the
every
least.
brand. That's Honda to Lexus, which Lexus usually does very well. Toyota, Porsche, Mercedes. That's everyone. So of
Wow.
all the brands,
You know what?
2022.
That's not a bad thing. That's not
No.
a bad prize to be taken home.
Just give it
Because
a
I'll
better
tell
name.
you, in life, I want the least problems.
Per 100
Per
things that I
per
do.
100 things that I do, car being one of them.
Yeah, yeah. No,
No
that's
problems
that's
with my
a
car.
good reward. Good award.
Yeah, all right. Kia came to Canada in 1993, and with it, so did the Sportage, making it Kia's longest-running nameplate. And with this new design, it sets itself apart from its competitors with things like best-in-class cargo space and the most legroom in the second row. Add to that great technology and plenty of trim-level options to choose from, and Kia is on pace for another record-setting year. And with that, I give the 2023 Kia Sportage my hood slap of approval.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And a big thanks to our friends at Waterloo Kia for letting us borrow this car. This is a fantastic car. And if anyone's looking for a 23 Kia Sportage or any Kia for that matter, go and see our friends over there. Again, Waterloo Kia.